Hi, you all. Welcome. Today, I'm going to be doing a collective reading. So let's get into it here. So I've been tapping into an energy. Okay, like I be coming here and it be an energy. I'm getting something about back in the days, like the music that you used to listen to. I'm also getting picking up like an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex situation. Um, I'm also like, it's just something about that energy feels like it was like in that kind of vibration, it was in that kind of frequency. It's not like I miss you, but it's like I was here, and now you guys are here. So it's kind of like someone or your past person seeing like, oh, you started from the bottom, now we're here type situation. Okay, it's like they're still in that vibration, they're still in that tone. This is somebody that is still like searching or still desiring or doing whatever. Okay, but let's see what messages comes out, because I'm not gonna do like a full blown read because we're here for you. But I don't know. We have the divine fruit here. Okay. Ooh. We have serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I've remained brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. So this person also, like maybe somebody dropped out of school or they just didn't further their education, whatever. Like maybe they didn't go for the bachelor's or their PH or whatever. Maybe they dropped out. I'm seeing this as somebody that is going into a direction that you want to go into. This person could be going for a university out, like a SUNY instead of a CUNY, staying local. They're going out of the vicinity. Okay, that's for some of you guys. Others of you guys here, this is a confirmation that this person is just staying calm. This person is also highlighting that they are scared. Okay, there is a sense of I'm scared, I don't know, I'm just gonna trust and be calm. Okay, that's why this energy, this tone energy is popping up. It's a connection to you because I feel like this person's just pulling on your energy. They're just like remembering when you used to be calm, when you used to be a certain way. There's not any relevance to it, but yeah, that's something that you guys need to know. Now, Satanism could be significant. All right, I'm thinking about a spread, but I don't think that that's wise, that's healthy. I think we're just going to tap into the spread and put a little extra sauce so it won't be Satanism. Okay, botanism could be important as well. I'm thinking about like maggots being planted in your skin. Okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I was watching a video of like finding who's the real Satan, who's the real Satan, who worships Satan. But maybe that could correlate. Maybe that could, but yeah, we're gonna do. Maybe this person into Satanism. I actually am thinking about the guy when he was like, people who follow Satan, the ones in the Bible and Christianity where we find that is not as holy, we follow that, we practice that. So I was like, so are you guys more Christian than more holy than Christians? Because they have like this armor type of energy. They have this armor type of energy, Christians or people who are religious, and because they have boundaries basically. And Lucifer is Satan's, people who follows Satan, Lucifer, they're like, the boundaries is not necessary. Why do you have to kill people? Just maybe ask for forgiveness and tell them to not do it again. But of course, you can't live life like that. People, we don't have time for that. So we have to have boundaries to a certain extent. All right, so let's get into it here. Because this is something that I want to tap into. For the collective, this is a collective reading. If you didn't know, this is a collective reading. Check out my zodiac reading as well. It's for the new moon in Cancer. Cancer is pretty relevant, I kid you not. Cancer is not having a really good energy with me, but we did a zodiac read. Timestamps in the description box below, and check out my website. I have a lovely surprise. I'm starting a line, so there you go. Check it out. So we have controlling, needs to be right all the time, possessive, jealous, lover. Okay, so I feel like you're dealing with a fuckboy. fuck girl. Okay, this is somebody who is, you know, if you're in a relationship with someone like this here, this person is going to disrespect you, drop hints to you. They're not really abusive, but they can be like very aggressive, microaggressions and shit like that. Because they're like, why you not sitting up there fighting for me? Like, you know, I'm jealous when you talk to him or talk to the corner store man, you know, like type situation. You know, I want you to like do the same thing. Don't talk to him. And then if somebody's talking to me, like do the same thing too. I'm getting culture energy is in this energy. Okay, we have crushed here. Okay, you are hurting emotionally right now. You need time to heal before you jump into it again. I feel like your person has got caught off guard by you. Okay, I feel like some of you guys, you're still with this guy, you're still with this girl. Others of you guys, this is somebody that's with somebody else here. I would say watch the reads like this because we are closely in, like we're in the household of this person's other relationship, okay? And I am not seeing it working out. There's like this distance. There's like this, I had to make this decision my own self. Okay. You're not giving me, you're kind of like acting dumb and wanting like what I gave to the other bitch. Okay. What I gave to the collective to you now. Like the fuck, I didn't come over here to like, you know, put a ring on it. I didn't come over here to give you babies. I didn't come over here, like, that's not the plan. We was coming over here to smoke. We was coming over to have a great time and all that extra stuff here. Like, no. Okay, so I'm seeing that this person got caught red-handed and now they're taking a step back and they're looking at their qualities. Okay, we have celebrate. Yeah, today celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. Then these other cards came out. We have nurture and we have closure. Okay, so over energy we have individuality. So yeah, this is somebody that is stopping and thinking for themselves. Okay, stopping and thinking for themselves and just like getting their characteristics themselves, because the thing is the person that they're dealing with here or the people that they're involved with platonically, romantically, or with you here, no one's tolerating this anymore. No one's tolerating this anymore. This is a time where people need to, or this person needs to focus on themselves. Okay, if you're flirting or somebody's flirting with you at the corner store, like that's not my responsibility to come in and whip that person's ass. Like you need to tell this person to, oh, but you know I'm insecure. Again, it's not my problem. It's coming to a point where it's not your problem. It's not their problem. It's not your problem. It's not anybody else's problem. And it's not most certainly the person's that they're with here problem. Now, I feel like this is some of you guys, this person is staying with this individual. Okay, we have relax and let it flow. Soft, warm water relaxes and caresses me. So this is definitely somebody who's just relaxing. I'm also getting like this person is talking to I'm hearing Scorpio. This person is talking to a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, to help them calm down and stuff like that, because they do see that they're out of control. Now, an energy is coming out of, like, I'm also tapping into another energy where it's about you. Like, this person's saying, okay, but it's about you. So for some of you guys, they're in a relationship, but they also think about you. Like, they want to move towards you. They're not coming towards you to try to, like, you know, smooth the situation out here or anything like that. I feel like this is somebody that is, like, she knows that I know and I know that you know, like, type situation here. Like, you know, this is what you are. Like, you are somebody that I fuck around with, I played around with, especially if this is somebody that flirted with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they fucked or whatever. Like that's their situation. That's their communication. That's their little love language. With you here, this person's like, no, I want to sit down and talk to you. I want to sit down and talk to you because their most sane side is actually like you. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this is somebody that is very jealous. If you guys watched the other read, this is somebody that was like, I know I should leave. I know this is, I'm pretending like, you know, it's not ending, but it is. Okay, so we have wanting here. So this is definitely somebody who's wanting you sexually here. I'm not gonna lie, this person can't help it. I do feel like this water sign is actually reminding them about you. Okay, this water sign can actually like very, tempting, but they actually are like thinking about you. You see also too with wanting and time apart here, I don't know if you guys like broke up or like if y'all like just decided to drop things. We have spark here, but now like this is somebody that's like, exactly, this is a confirmation, like I want to come back, I want to sit down, I want to talk to you, like, but I know you're not gonna have sex with this person, and if you do, then I mean it's gonna be hard to tell. That's your problem, you know what I'm saying, collective. So don't do that. But this person, they are desiring, wanting to come back here, and I feel like a part of them knows that like you're not going to give whatever up that they want, but they are thinking about it, and they are thinking about you in those kind of ways. Okay, 3 cards came out for this. We have best self here, we have love, and we have changing here. So they're going from like, I want to just fuck, to like making love with you. Okay, there is something about, I'm not gonna lie, this person's in a relationship and they know, like the person that they with, they're not okay with it, but the person that they're dealing with, they're like, I know you're thinking about her, I know you're thinking about him, like, and it irks them because I see that this is somebody that does laundry, or like they have like a washing machine in their household, or I'm just getting something like, you little fucker, you know, like you little stink hoe, right? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, but you know, the thing is like the bitch, the hoo-ha, like the bitch is not really putting, she's like, I don't fucking care. Or the guy is like, I don't fucking care, like what we were or what we are. Like, you know, I'm somebody new, I'm giving you what you want. I thought that when I was flirting with you, I was coming towards you, like we were, you was like, fuck that hoe because that bitch was a dub. Like a dub. Ain't no fucking, I'm not caring about what she missing or what she not giving you. It's a trade. I'm giving you what you wanted, and you're gonna give me what I want. I'm playing around with you. You like that I'm playing around with you. And if I want to get married, if I want to have children, if I want to do this shit here, you're going to give it to me. Okay? And this person's like, no, we're not on the fucking same page. Like, that's not what this shit was. You were somebody that I fucked around with. Because because why the fuck would I leave somebody who got a degree? Why would I leave somebody who got a degree? Why would I leave somebody who got a roof over their head? Why would I leave somebody who's stable? Why the fuck? Where is the fucking lie? If anything, I'm disrespecting myself. And you know what? This person's not telling them. They're like, you know, I'm not liking the fact that you're coming at me too. Like, you're basically calling me a piece of shit. Okay? And I know I'm a piece of shit because I was playing around with you. But I have morals. I have values to say, ho, you know what? Ho stays in the whole place, you know? This person, that's why this person, they be sitting on the couch, they be sitting somewhere, and they be thinking about you. I mean, like, and this motherfucker be not loud too. Somebody doing laundry, and they like, you know what? And they're not gonna say nothing because they like, that's how you keep your man, that's how you keep the peace. But the microaggressions and all the micro, like, you know, they like, I don't give a fuck about your microaggression because you're not the hoe anymore. You're not acting like the hoe anymore. You're not acting like a who thing anymore. Okay, we have expectations here. Over our energy, we have opening up here. So this person, they know like you wanna talk. Like you wanna be in there like a new trunk of swimwear. Like, no, for real though. New pair of swimwear. Like, they know. These 2 cards came out here. We have intensity here. We have protected here. Now, if you do have sex with this person knows that you want to use a condom, but they're like, I know you don't want to use condoms. And I mean, they know you want to use condoms here, but they're like, I know, like, they don't like that you want to use condoms. They're like, it's pretty obvious, like condoms, like literally and or symbolically. Like, they're like, I don't fucking like that. They don't like that. The way how they supposed to be feeling and coming out their face, that's how they coming towards you with how much you love yourself. They're really like pissy, you know, because like, I know that bitch. It's like, I know. So it's like, if you know, then come to me, correct? Okay, we have healing here. So I see that this is somebody that's going to go in the direction of like doing Reiki. This person could be doing Reiki, meditating. So this person's putting themselves in a predicament or in the energy in the direction of, you know, getting ready to come towards you and say what they need to say to this hoe. Say what they need to say to this hoe. Because at the end of the day, you selling your body on a symbolic level. You selling your body on a symbolic level. You giving it up like shorty, like we partying, we control it and celebrating, like that's what you want. And you not that to this person. Like you fucking sexy as hell with wanting. Wanting is like, I want to fuck, like lingerie shit. But then this person switched up and it was like, okay, because you giving this person enough time with wanting and some time apart. And this motherfucker came towards you with this lingerie and swinger shit. And you probably was doing some shit, you know, because, you know, females, men, we go a little further, you know, but sometimes we like, okay, like for me, I was in a situation where I was like, and you could say it was a swinger energy, but I had limits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, listen, I'm in school, I'm in high school, I'm in college, I don't have no babies while I'm in school, I'm having a great time, I opened my business, I was like, you know, and I said, you know what, you have man needs, I'm interested in this, I like this, I wouldn't say this is me, but I love to be sexually active, I love safe sex is great sex, I love having a great time, you know, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? I had limits. You know what I'm saying? I was not doing all that. And then sometimes I felt iffy, and sometimes I was like, you know, I don't think I want to do this. I'll do this one time. I'm confident for 1 or 2 times, but I ain't gonna do it. Other motherfuckers, I met somebody, I was in an energy where I was meeting motherfuckers that was like, you know, I'll do the orgies type shit. I was like, you know what? You know, I'm a little about that. You know what I'm saying? So I started focusing more on my business, and I was just very calm. And, you know, you could tell that I was very agitated, and maybe I was directing, and I needed to redirect my emotions elsewhere. You know, so like it was, and I feel like maybe, you know, I'm the type of person where it's like, you're gonna have to figure this out, hell, because I'm embarrassed to not give you what you want, but then also I'm not stupid because I'm smarter than a motherfucking 5th grader. I got these degrees and diplomas and shit like that, certificates. I'm into some shit. It's not a lot, but it's a lot for me, honey, because I was really working. Okay, I got into extracurriculums, and it's like, you know what, you are emotional, and this is not something that you are going to be like for the day to the day you die, like me. Okay, like I like sexually active, but I don't do toys. Like I was experimenting with toys, but as I got older, I was like, you know, I don't want to do the toys anymore. I find that I was like more traditional and stay with my husband, and we do a lot of activities here, but there's limits, you know, but it's like, how much limits can you have when it's your husband, you know what I'm saying? But like, and I'm that type of person where he's like, yeah, you're gonna have to figure that shit out, huh? Okay. And but then again, I started meeting people. Let me bring it back. I started meeting people that was like in that energy. They wasn't per se like that, but you could say like it was knobs. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't think I want to do this. And then on top of on top of that, I was like, nah, you know, this is reminding me of a certain vibration, and I don't fuck with it like that. So I started like, you know, being closer. I started being close with the person, you know what I'm saying, the person that I was with at the time. And, you know, a motherfucker was moving like, you know, I was looking pussy and shit like that for that vibration. And I was like, nah, you gonna have to get with the program or some shit like that, or, you know, and it didn't work out. You know, it didn't work out, you know. That was phase 2, and I was like, yeah, you know, I'm cool with it. You know, I'm not flirting with nobody else. I'm not dealing with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I got a boyfriend. Like, you know, I'm not a cheater. And I told the person like what I was doing too. So I felt guilty. I'm not gonna go around and like, you know, sit on boys. I'm not gonna do none of that shit. Like, even if like, you know, like you could see in that person's eyes, like you getting used to it. You adjusting, you know, you trying to figure some shit out. And I'm like, nah, like I'm good. I don't want to jeopardize it. Like that was me. But this is, you're not going that far. Like you'll probably do what I was doing here and maybe a little then some, but you have boundaries. Like you're not finna do all that, because at the end of the day, you want to initiate, you want to manifest a certain, let's just say, region, a certain frequency, vibration. And you know, this is like a fun activity. This is somebody that they're with here where they take the fun activity as like 100%, you know. And it's like, who wants to be around somebody who want to be a Tatiana all the fucking time? Who want to be around somebody, I mean, like, whatever floats your boat here, but it's most certainly not this man, not this woman. Okay, we have weight, we have transparency here, and we have signs here, karmic battles here. So this person's going through some karmic shit right now. Some of you guys are probably like, oh, the person that you was in a relationship with or with, they was in a karmic energy. Well, I just wasn't, because I was just fed up. So I think we were just both tired, and we just, he left at a time. He left at a time where it was like obvious. It's for me. Some of you, I mean, some of you guys. It was for me. My thing was just like, you left me vulnerable around people who didn't like me. So like, who didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? And you knew that didn't like me. And I feel like it was not even the fucking problem. I felt like it's the fact that you knew that people didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Your family, this white girl, like, it was just like, oh, that wasn't the case. It's like, if they did, then they wouldn't be going an extra mile. And we had that promise, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, if we're arguing and stuff like that, we had that promise. But I just think that, at the end of the day, if somebody's going, it depends. Like, because I see that for some of you guys are just like, oh, I just wasn't for it, which is why you guys separated, or you guys was like, this isn't for me. This person could have like ghosted you. Obviously, this is somebody that's coming back to you and they ghosted you. This is somebody that's picking two up for their mistakes here. Okay, the karmic battles, let's stop partying, let's stop having a great time here, and let's actually like really sit down and really think about it. Regardless of this person had problems with you here, at the end of the day, this is somebody that's like, but you're still in this best self energy. You're still in this best self energy, and you're not wanting to fuck anymore. You wanted to make love. Okay. And somebody's like, I know somebody's like, oh, well, I'm making love with my partner, but you cannot make love with somebody if you're still flirting with motherfuckers outside of the relationship. That's not love. That's no. I don't like when motherfuckers be moving like that. Like, you make love to each other. Okay, you make love to each other, but like, I mean, I'm not saying you can't have a one but I'm like, if you out there and y'all just finished making love to each other and motherfuckers like moving funny, like, and you moving funny, like, there's no way. There's no way. Unless you didn't satisfy the motherfucker, or the motherfucker is just like, All right, exit card here. We have the Four of Michaels. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. So this is somebody that's stressed out, and that's why they're thinking about you. Somebody named Michael or Michelson could be thinking about you. Over energy, we have the Nine of Ariels here. Yeah, so this is somebody that has already like everything figured out. Okay, with the Nine of Ariels here. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. This is definitely somebody that has already got all their shit together. They have extra time. Their dreams are coming true, and they're not coming towards you lack, right? With the Four of Michaels here, this is definitely somebody who is thinking about you on their spare time. And it's very overwhelming when this person is thinking about you because of the person and or the situation that they're in. Some of you guys here, I feel a little uncomfortable with me sharing my story or something like that. Don't feel uncomfortable. Everything's okay. I'm not sad. It does hurt my feelings too, but I don't know, like, it hurts my feelings because I feel like motherfuckers is like, oh, don't talk about our, like, what happened. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, get the fuck out my face. No one who says you're the boss. Who says you're the boss? It's called freedom of speech. Nobody breaking no fucking laws. Nobody's breaking no fucking laws. You can talk about your story as much as you want. But if y'all in a situation like that, make sure, because I feel like in my situation, like, because, and then the motherfucker drop out of college. Like, he's like, I couldn't afford, college, or he was just really upset. And I said, bro, you working and you get paid weekly $500 and you spending all your fucking money. Like, regardless, if you really want something, you're gonna have to like go after it. You obviously didn't want it, and all you kept doing is blaming somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, if nobody cares, you're fucking over 18. Your mother could, or whoever could move towards you in any kind of fucking way. It's your fault for being emotional. Oh, I'm emotional. Okay, you're emotional, but that don't mean you go fucking around and you go say you're emotional. Go do something about it. And the crazy thing is, the motherfucker be going to different people telling the same story, and people believe they ass, believe his ass. And, he stayed there for temporarily energy until somebody figures it out. And they're like, nah, this motherfucker's a dub. You know what I'm saying? You emotional, you just staying there. You just telling people your story. You just gonna move on to the next one. When people don't is not manipulated by you or feeling sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be in a situation where people need to go back home, but they can't go back home because their parents took that privilege away from them to be a child, to explore, to wonder. Now you have to do that yourself. And you're doing it in the wrong way when people don't got time for that. When people are helping you, not there to be your parents. Okay? They also develop a certain personality too, saying that, oh, I'm angry. But, maybe people could be happy the way that they are. But at the end of the day, you could be happy all you want here, but that innocence is lost, and when you have children, it's going to pop up, and you're going to be like, you know what? You either resent your parents, or you either resent the people that you were around, or you either let it go, and you can give that to your child. Because I'm a mom now, and like, there are certain things that, well, for me, as me being a mom, my mom, she gave me a little bit of here and there. Like, if I had good grades, like, she would give me rewards and stuff like that. She did it with all her kids as well. And I was lucky enough to ask for specific things. Like, I want a guitar, and she gave me a guitar. Like, we had conversations. Oh, do you want an electric guitar, or do you want this? Like, we were very active. We did activities and stuff like that. And when I'm around my child, I do the same thing with her too as well. And I'm very fortunate to have that and to get exactly what I want. But there are certain things that are lacking, but it's not as much of a lack because she tried her best to fulfill those holes, and I do see that with my child, it is fulfilled. Okay, and I did come out the way how I came out, and I feel like I came out amazing. I'm very different from my siblings though, but I feel like I came out amazing. Like, who doesn't? I love myself. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I feel like I came out really well. But yeah, I just feel like I'm not someone who goes around and harboring emotions, or I'm going through life and I'm like, okay, this is my personality. I did that shit all when I was in school. I did that shit all when I was in school, when I was doing extracurriculums, activities, and all that extra stuff here. But people who are kind of fucked up and they're like this, they tend to go through life like that. And you'll see that they have a sense of wonder, they don't really know what they're doing. They're kind of you can tell people are they follow the crowd, but they're I don't want to follow the crowd too much. They have a 4 Dixes on their face, type situation. And it's I'm going to stay away from you because you're not there yet, okay? And you can always tell when you're having a conversation or before you meet them, you can always tell, you're not there yet. Just you can always tell when you don't pamper or you don't know how to dress, or you need to go in that identity of, working more on your physical appearance to see, what your style is, okay? But, my story is there to teach you guys here, so... All right, let's get an exit card. We have Whale, great worry over nothing. That's what I was also trying to tell you guys, don't worry. Okay, we have Camel here, persevere and you will overcome problems. So this is definitely somebody that is wanting to make a physical appearance towards you. I feel like this is somebody that's I can't take it anymore. They don't like this help. Whoever that they're dealing with here, whoever that, the person that they're partying around with all the time, or I'm jealous of him, I'm jealous of her, she want me, that expect, all that, I can't take it anymore. They can't take it anymore. And, for some of you guys, this person's in a situation where the person that they're dealing with here, they're looking at them, they're oh, when I'm relaxing, when I'm being kumbaya, that's her energy, not you. You know what I'm saying? Why are you moving like that? They're okay, well, just switch it up and do it for me. You know what I'm saying? But this person's nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. This is somebody that can't keep it up. They went to a party girl. They went to a party girl. They went to a party boy. And this is somebody that give it up. They party. They have a great time. This is somebody that goes around and, thinks something is so fun all the time. And yeah. I'm definitely getting somebody's boyfriend, somebody's girlfriend, husband, or wife, but I'm getting a boyfriend. You'll know who this is thinking about you. They're thinking about you in this way here, and I feel like you guys are I don't like that they're thinking about me in that way. Yeah, I don't feel like you guys like that, because I'm it's giving a standoff, no. I don't know why you see me that way. That's kind of fucked up what you're doing with your girl, with your guy. Like, that's how you move in, like, with this person. All right, so that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, and to share. Look in the description box below, see what I have to offer you. Check out my Instagram. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.